Hey YouTube, Zeramus555 here, and I'm coming to you with a deck profile today. It's going to be a little update on my Evols. Sorry for the glare. I was going to, now that the extra deck's kind of finished, I'm still missing one more Dolka, but it's pretty much done. Normally you guys know I do the lay things out deck profiles, but I decided I was going to mix things up and try things the old-fashioned way. Since this is really how I got into doing my videos, I thought might as well give it another whirl. So this build is it's more fun. It's not like I don't run Veilers or anything, but it's still in testing. There's a few things with it I'll talk about that I kind of would like to make changes with. I'm just missing a couple cards really, but it's pretty much good to go. And there are some weird tech choices you guys might be like, oh, that's terrible, why are you running that? But you'll see when I get to it. It adds a little bit of inconsistency, but it also adds some really cool plays to the deck. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to start things off. I'm going to kind of just quickly sort things out here by spells, monsters, and traps. It's got a big spell lineup in this deck. Okay, so starting things off, we have 3 Cerato. Once again, some people don't like to run 3, but I really like 3. He's just 1900 beats. You can grab 2 of them off of course, a Najasho Evo-Force play, and you can get some Mega Pluses off that. He just gives you, he's basically the quarry for the deck. Gives you a nice field presence as well, and he is the best out of the level 4 Evolsaurs, so I think he kind of got to run 3. I'm still looking for 2 more Altis, by the way. If anyone's got them, I need to upgrade. Next up is 3 Westlo. You have to run 3. He's your Gravekeeper Spy of the deck. Really good set. People don't ever expect him. They think it's a Sangan, so they just attack into it a lot of times, and you get your pluses off there, so really good card. Next up is 2 Najasho, still only running 2. I was going to try out 3, but I just decided 3 would be too many. I'd have to run a really big monster lineup for 3 to actually be viable, so I think 2 is just the perfect number. And then next up, this is my one tech card. You guys are going to be like, what the heck? Evoltile Casinerio. Now this guy's really good. He's level 3, 1600 attack, 400 defense. When he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, at the end of the battle phase, you can tribute this card, and you can special summon 2 level 6 or lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck. They cannot use their effects are negated, and they are banished during the end phase. So this guy's awesome. He's basically an instant Logia, Dolka, or Solda, which I'll talk about shortly. It's just a really good card. It gives you something else to search out with Evo-Force, because or it's not Evo-Force, Evo-Diversity. Most of the time with Evo-Diversity, you're going to grab a Najasho or a Westlo most of the time. So this gives you something else to grab. Another good thing is he's another level 3, so you can summon him in XYZ with a Westlo that you've just flipped up and whatnot. So yeah, really good card. I recommend people give it a try. It's actually very cool. And then next up we got some staples, obviously. 2 Diplo. Not going to say much about these. 2 Vulcano, and as you guys know, before I was running 1 Darwino, I'm running 2 now. Now this is because of the Casinerio plays, and obviously also Westlo plays. You flip up Westlo, grab this guy, and then you can make yourself a Tyrus or an Adrius. Really cool card as well. It's for just going into Solda, which is an amazing card I'll talk about when I get to the extra deck. Basically, you do the Casinerio play, you grab 2 of these guys. You can even do it with a Najasho Evo-Force play. They go up, you can put them both up to 6, and then you XYZ for Solda. And Solda is so good against some decks. Like Chaos Dragons, it just poops on Chaos Dragons. They don't have any outs to it. They summon the Chaos Sorcerer, the BLS, you're just like, blow it up. It can't be destroyed by Raikou, you can't Dark Hole it. It's just a really good card. And, push comes to shove, you can always just tribute off. He's 2200, so he's not bad. If you get him dead in your hand, you can just tribute him off for, or tribute Najasho off for a set Westlo and kind of go from there. So he's not a terrible card to draw. He's just he's kind of one of those necessary evils in the deck. And then I'm running still the 1 Granmole. I took Gores out just because I liked Gores, but this is one of those decks that kind of reminds me of Samurai. You usually have field presence, and that's kind of what you want to do, is keep your field presence. So Gores is more one of those like side deck cards, I would say. Granmole is just really good because the deck obviously has somewhat of a hard time versus cards like Zenmaines and big beaters like what's his name, blue guy, Acid Golem. So this kind of gives me some outs to it. I just like Granmole. Nobody ever expects him. You get a Granmole and a Logia on the field, and you're just like, you got the Logia, the 2 negates, they set a monster, Raikou, and you're just like, summon Granmole, send him back to hand, attack for 24. And you just keep doing that, and it's just so funny. I've won games by doing that, and your opponent just gets so frustrated because he needs to like get around that Logia, but he can't. And he can't like special summon anything or play any spells because you're just going to negate it. So he has to like draw into stuff to actually like play around it. It's quite funny. So that's all the monsters. It's 16 monsters. I put it up by 1. So we still got, this is spells, 3 Evo-Force. Not going to say anything about that. It's your combo card. Another nice thing actually about Evoltile Casinerio is that you can use Evo-Force on him. It's not very good, but I mean, like, it's the same thing Westlo. If push comes to shove and you need to get something on the field, you could still do it. So 3 Evo-Diversity. This is a new addition. I decided the deck needed a little more consistency, so I put in 2 Pot of Dualities. I might take one out and put in possibly a Forbidden Lance or something, but I'm liking the 2 Duality for now. You just need consistency. Consistency is obviously important. 2 Lance, 2 MST, would never run 3 in this deck, and 1 Heavy Storm. And then for other spells, we got just 1 enemy controller. It's, you know, Najasho, most of the time you're going to be saving your Najasho plays for Evo-Force, so I just like the 1 enemy controller. It's just in case. There's some cool plays you can do that XYZ plays, so I think 1's just a good number. Avarice, because this deck can fill up the graveyard pretty fast. It's dead early game, but late game you top deck that thing, you know you're in a really good spot to kind of, you basically reuse your entire engine. And then Book, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. Book is really busted in this deck. If Book goes back to 2 and that World's ban list is real, which I don't think it is, this deck's going to be sick. Gravekeeper's going to be sick too, though, so I'm not too excited about that. 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, this is traps. I'm only running 6 traps. 2 Solemn Warning, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Mirror Force. If I end up not liking the dualities in testing, I'll probably end up putting in 2 Dimensional Prisons instead, or 2 Compulsories. Probably 2 D Prisons, but we'll see. So that's the deck, guys. It's 40 cards. Try the build out if you want to. It's really fun. People I don't think have tried Casinerio, but he's actually really, really good. Yes, he has to grab 2 dinosaur monsters of the exact same name, but like I said, if you want to, they actually don't, I don't believe they get their effects. They do. Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to, you could grab 2 Vulcanos. One's going to miss timing, but you can still at least do some plays. And then you could also grab 2 Diplos, and that's the same situation. But, I mean, it's still not bad, and it fills up the graveyard too, so it kind of gives you some Avarice plays, which is really, really good. So I'm just going to talk about the extra deck a little bit. Like I said, I run Tyrus and Adrius. I only have room for Tyrus right now, so I just put him in the extra deck. I need to get more sleeves like this. But Tyrus is really good. You get a Tyrus and a like Logia or a Dolka on the field, you're set. That's like a really solid field. Now, of course, you only need 2 Logia and 2 Dolka. I'm using my 2 supers right now until I get my second ulti, because I hate having stuff not match. But yeah, you gotta run 2 Logia. I've never run 3. And then 2 Dolka. I'm still looking to get 1 more. I'll probably pick it up at locals on Saturday when I go for champs. The secret looks fantastic. I think it looks better than the stupid original one. So I think good job on that part, Konami. And this is the guy I want to talk about, Solda. He's so good. If you can put something in your evil deck to actually get this guy out, do it. That's the way I looked at it, because you think a lot of the top decks right now, you know, obviously not Inzectors, but I mean, like, they special summon, say you're playing Heroes, and they top deck the Miracle Fusion, they play it, they banish 2, and they special, and then you just detach, kill their Shining. That's fine, they get back their 2 Heroes, but they had to waste a Miracle Fusion. If they do it again, which they can't because now their heroes are back in their hand, you're in a really good spot. Gemini Spark versus this guy as well is hilarious, because Gemini Spark must destroy the card to actually get its effect. So if you just have this guy in the field, and they try to like spark it, and they don't know that exact ruling, you're just like, well, that's fine. You don't get to draw, and you just wasted your alias. The only thing that can really kill him, of course, is he can be destroyed by battle, and he can be bounced and removed. That's okay though. The thing with the removal against him is that obviously, you know, you're just gonna, if it's like you were talking about Chaos Sorcerer or BLS, they're just going to obviously, you know, get destroyed. He just uses its effect. Another cool thing actually is he does get around Bottomless Trap Hole as well. Even though it says it removes the card, he cannot be destroyed by effects. So he stays on the field. Bottomless has to destroy and then remove from play. So this, he can't be destroyed by card effects. So very, very good. Another funny thing is he gets around Stardust as well, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, very, very good card. I like him a lot, and if you have the room to put stuff in your evil deck, do it up, because it's worth it. Anyways, guys, once again, that's the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll have the list down below as usual. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Other than that, I'll keep you guys posted on champs. I'll be having my phone down there with me, hopefully uploading some videos. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I won't be doing, this will be my last video for the week, and probably until Sunday when I'll do another of my Chill and Zeramus 555 episodes, which you guys seem to really enjoy, which is sweet. I really enjoy it myself. But yeah, I'll see you guys then, and you guys all have a great day. Peace!